Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has been fascinated by mysteries that transcend the boundaries of the known world. From the banks of the Nile to the bustling cities of today, people across every culture and era have reported experiences that defy ordinary explanation, phenomena that seem to bridge the gap between mind, matter, and the unseen. These stories have echoed through time, told around flickering campfires, scribbled in ancient manuscripts, and now shared on the digital tapestry of the internet. Much of what we know about psychic experiences comes from a rich tapestry of documented accounts and deeply personal anecdotes. Individuals from all walks of life have stepped forward with stories of dreams foretelling the future, inexplicable visions, or connections with lost loved ones. While some tales are supported by compelling evidence, others remain shrouded in the ambiguity of memory and human perception. Yet, whether viewed through the lens of skepticism or open-minded curiosity, one truth remains. Scientific consensus is divided. For every researcher who seeks a neurological or psychological explanation, there is another who wonders if we are merely scratching the surface of the mind's untapped potential. Today, we journey through 26 of the most mind-bending psychic phenomena ever reported, inviting you to ponder, question, and perhaps even recall your own brushes with the unknown. Imagine closing your eyes at night, only to awaken with a vivid memory of a future event, perhaps the outcome of a sports match, or a startling personal accident. This is precognition, the ability to perceive future happenings before they unfold. Throughout history, tales abound of individuals who dreamt of disasters, only to see their visions come true. In one famous case, a woman dreamt of a shipwreck, detailing the precise date and circumstances. Her warning later matched the tragic fate of the Titanic. These experiences are often dismissed as coincidence, or the mind's way of processing subconscious fears. Yet the uncanny accuracy of some accounts forces us to wonder, are our dreams sometimes windows to what lies ahead? Whether a simple intuition or a true glimpse into the future, precognition continues to puzzle scientists and storytellers alike. Clairvoyance, or clear seeing, is the reported ability to gain information about distant or hidden objects, people, or events without using the known senses. It's the psychic's vision, reaching beyond walls and across time zones. There are accounts of people describing the contents of locked boxes or distant catastrophes with accuracy that defies ordinary explanation. During World War II, some intelligence agencies even experimented with clairvoyance to locate missing ships and downed pilots. Skeptics argue these feats can be chalked up to educated guesses or information leakage. Yet, the persistent thread of similar stories, spanning continents and centuries, suggests there may be more at play than mere chance. Whether a trick of the mind or a genuine expansion of perception, clairvoyance raises profound questions about the boundaries of human awareness. Telepathy, the direct transmission of thoughts or feelings from one mind to another, remains one of the most tantalizing psychic abilities. Throughout history, there have been reported cases of twins sensing each other's distress across great distances, and close friends knowing what the other is about to say. In laboratory settings, researchers have conducted Ganzfeld experiments, where participants attempt to send and receive mental images, sometimes with statistically significant results. Of course, critics highlight the lack of consistent, replicable evidence. But for those who have felt the unmistakable connection of a shared thought, the experience is hard to dismiss. Whether explained by subtle cues or something more mysterious, telepathy invites us to imagine a world where minds are never truly alone. Psychokinesis, or PK, is the alleged ability to influence physical objects using only the mind. From bending spoons at the dinner table to moving small items without a single touch, accounts of PK have captivated audiences for generations. The famous spoon-bending demonstrations of the 20th century inspired both wonder and skepticism, as some performers claimed to unlock hidden powers, while others exposed clever sleight of hand. Despite decades of investigation, mainstream science has yet to find solid proof of psychokinesis. Yet, reports of spontaneous PK, often during moments of intense emotion or stress, continue to surface. Is it a manifestation of untapped energy within us, or merely a series of clever tricks? The debate rages on, blurring the line between marvel and mirage. Out-of-body experiences, or OBEs, are moments when individuals perceive themselves as floating outside their physical bodies, often observing their own forms from above. These sensations frequently occur during near-death experiences, deep meditation, or moments of trauma. Some recount seeing details of hospital rooms or accident scenes that they could not have witnessed from their supine position. Scientists propose that OBEs are the result of brain anomalies or dissociative states, yet the lifelike clarity and verifiable details described in some reports challenge this explanation. Whether a trick of the mind or a glimpse into a hidden layer of reality, OBEs remind us of the mysterious relationship between consciousness and the body. Astral projection goes a step beyond the out-of-body experience, suggesting that consciousness can travel to realms or dimensions beyond the physical world. Practitioners describe visiting distant lands, meeting strange beings, and even journeying to other planets or planes of existence, all while their bodies lie motionless. Skeptics argue these experiences are vivid dreams or lucid hallucinations, but the consistency of astral travel accounts across cultures and centuries is striking. Whether these journeys are real or imagined, they offer a tantalizing glimpse into what may lie beyond the veil of ordinary perception. Many people have reported receiving messages from deceased loved ones, through voices, apparitions, or sudden sensations of presence. These encounters often occur during moments of deep grief or important life transitions. Some describe hearing a familiar voice offering comfort, while others witness fleeting images or feel a loving embrace that cannot be explained by the physical senses. While skeptics attribute these phenomena to wishful thinking or psychological coping mechanisms, the profound impact on the bereaved is undeniable. For those who have experienced such moments, the boundary between life and death feels less absolute, and hope flickers anew in the shadow of loss. Vivid dreams featuring deceased relatives are a common thread in the fabric of human experience. These dreams often carry a sense of profound realism and emotional resonance, far beyond ordinary nightly visions. Many recount receiving clear messages, reassurance, or even warnings, delivered by loved ones who have passed on. Psychologists suggest these dreams may be the subconscious mind's way of processing grief or unresolved emotions. Yet, when dream messages correspond to real-life events or knowledge unknown to the dreamer, the ordinary explanation seems to fall short. Whether a bridge to another realm or a mirror of the soul, such dreams continue to comfort and confound. On occasion, individuals report a sudden, unshakable intuition that someone close to them is about to die. An intuition later confirmed by events. These death premonitions can arrive as a feeling of dread, a haunting dream, or a sense of urgent foreboding with no apparent cause. Skeptics suggest these are coincidences or the mind's way of processing subtle cues. However, the specificity and emotional intensity of some cases defy easy dismissal. Whether a psychic warning or a subconscious awareness, sensing impending death remains one of the most chilling and poignant of psychic phenomena. Many of us have experienced the sudden urge to change our plans, take a different route, or avoid a particular place, only to later discover that danger lurked where we would have gone. These gut feelings, sometimes described as intuition, have saved countless lives. From mothers sensing their child is in trouble, to travelers narrowly avoiding disaster, the stories are as varied as they are compelling. While scientists credit these instincts to subconscious pattern recognition, others believe they are moments of genuine psychic perception. Regardless of the explanation, trusting one's gut can sometimes mean the difference between safety and harm. Some individuals claim to perceive colorful fields of energy, known as auras, surrounding people, animals, or even objects. These auras are said to reflect emotions, health, or spiritual states, shifting in hue and intensity with mood or intention. Artists and healers across the ages have depicted halos and radiant glows, hinting at a deeper truth behind the visible spectrum. Skeptics argue that aura vision is a trick of the eyes or imagination, yet the consistency of descriptions across cultures is intriguing. Whether a metaphor for empathy or a real phenomenon, the idea of auras invites us to consider the unseen energies that might shape our world. Hearing voices or sounds without a physical source is a phenomenon reported throughout the ages. Some describe whispered words, music, or ambient noises that have no apparent origin. In some cases, the voices impart messages, warnings, advice, or comfort, while in others, They are simply inexplicable echoes in the silence. Psychiatrists often associate such experiences with auditory hallucinations or neurological conditions. Yet, in many cases, the sounds are clear, meaningful, and experienced by completely healthy individuals. Whether messages from beyond or the mind's own creations, disembodied voices add yet another layer of mystery to the psychic world. The sudden aroma of a loved one's perfume, a whiff of smoke, or the scent of baking bread, when no physical source is present, has been reported by people around the world. These phantom scents often coincide with emotional moments or significant events, leading some to believe they are messages or memories from the spirit world. Medical explanations point to olfactory hallucinations or memory triggers, but the specificity of some scents, and their timing, can be uncanny. Whether a neurological quirk or a sensory message from beyond, phantom scents remind us how deeply smell is woven into our lives and memories. Imagine suddenly tasting a familiar flavor, a favorite meal from childhood or a loved one's signature dessert, when nothing has touched your lips. These experiences, known as phantom tastes, often occur during moments of reflection, grief, or nostalgia, and are sometimes linked to memories of those who have passed on. Neurologists suggest that these sensations may be triggered by the brain's memory centers, but the vividness and emotional impact can be startling. Whether a psychological echo or a message in taste, phantom flavors are yet another way the unseen makes itself known. Some individuals report seeing clear mental images of future events, natural disasters, accidents, or personal milestones, sometimes days, months, or even years before they occur. These visions may come during meditation, moments of calm, or flashes of insight, often accompanied by a sense of certainty or urgency. Skeptics argue that such visions are simply the mind's way of working through possibilities and projecting fears. Yet, documented cases of accurate predictions, sometimes with stunning detail, keep the debate alive. Whether prophecy or probability, these glimpses into the future continue to intrigue and inspire. There are stories of people who, upon meeting a stranger, can accurately describe their life history, hidden emotions, or recent experiences, without a single clue or introduction. These moments of uncanny insight often leave both parties stunned, and sometimes lead to profound personal revelations or healing. Psychologists suggest this may be the result of keen observation or subconscious cues. But when details are too specific or personal to be guessed, the line between intuition and psychic perception becomes blurred. Whether a gift or a mystery, knowing strangers in this way challenges our understanding of connection. Almost everyone has experienced the sudden urge to check their phone or call a friend, only to have that very person reach out moments later. This phenomenon, sometimes called telephone telepathy, defies conventional explanation, and has been the subject of both informal surveys and scientific inquiry. Skeptics attribute it to coincidence or the frequency of thoughts about loved ones, but the specificity and timing can be striking. Whether the result of a psychic bond or an unexplained connection, anticipating contact remains a common and curious experience. Remote viewing is the claimed ability to see distant locations or events as if physically present, without any sensory input. During the Cold War, intelligence agencies conducted secret experiments, employing psychic spies to gather information from afar. Some sessions produced sketches and details that matched real-world targets with surprising accuracy. Critics contend that remote viewing results are often vague and open to interpretation. Yet the persistence of these reports in both military and civilian contexts keeps interest alive. Whether a mental trick or a window to the world, remote viewing continues to be explored in both science and the supernatural. Mediums claim to receive information from spirits, often during seances or readings. Messages channeled through mediums range from comforting words to specific facts about the deceased, sometimes including details unknown to the living. Famous mediums have garnered both devoted followers and determined debunkers. Many scientists attribute these sessions to cold reading or psychological suggestion. Yet, the frequency of accurate and emotionally resonant messages has kept the practice alive for centuries. Whether a genuine link to the other side or a masterful performance, mediumship endures as a source of hope and controversy. Déjà vu is the overwhelming sense that one has already lived through a present moment, sometimes accompanied by a sense of foreboding or prophecy. Most people experience déjà vu at least once in their lives, and for some, these moments are so vivid that they believe glimpses of the future or past are breaking through. Neurologists link déjà vu to misfiring brain circuits or memory glitches. Still, for those caught in its mysterious grip, déjà vu feels like a window into another reality, one where time loops or memories run deeper than we know. Have you ever felt that someone was in the room with you, even when you were entirely alone? Reports of sensing an unseen presence are common, especially in places charged with emotion or history. Some describe it as a comforting companion, while others feel dread or fear. Scientists suggest that these sensations are caused by heightened awareness or subtle environmental cues. Yet, the universality and emotional impact of these experiences hint at something deeper, perhaps the lingering energy of those who came before us, or a connection to realms unseen. Dreams filled with vivid symbols, animals, numbers, objects, sometimes correspond to real-life events in ways that seem more than coincidence. People have dreamt of floods before storms, or seen symbolic warnings before important decisions. These dreams often come with a sense of urgency or clarity that sets them apart from ordinary sleep. Psychologists say dreams are the mind's way of processing emotions and information. Still, when symbols in dreams manifest in waking life, it's hard not to wonder if deeper forces are at work, communicating through metaphor and meaning. Some people report a strong, unshakable sense of the outcome of a medical test, sometimes days before results are revealed. Whether it's a diagnosis, a prognosis, or a sense of impending recovery, these intuitions often prove correct, even when no outward signs point to the answer. Doctors and scientists attribute these insights to subconscious processing of subtle symptoms. But for those who have just known there, and that brings us to the end of our journey through 26 mind-bending psychic phenomena. Which ones resonated with you the most? Do you have your own experiences or thoughts to share? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow curious minds. Thanks for watching, and keep questioning the mysteries of the mind.